Hey everyone, let's talk about something we all just take for granted. You're browsing on your phone, you add something to your shopping cart, and then later you hop on your laptop and boom, it's still there, waiting for you. How does that happen? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on the amazing tech that makes that seamless experience a reality.
Seriously, think about it. You open an app on your iPhone, and your friend opens the same one on their Android tablet, and it looks and feels exactly the same. That's not some happy accident. That kind of consistency isn't magic. Nope. It's actually a really smart, really powerful strategy for building software.
And to really get why this is such a big deal, we got to take a little trip back in time. Imagine you're a company with a brilliant idea for a new app. Well, in the old days, you couldn't just build it once. Oh no. You had to build one version for iPhones, a completely separate version for Android phones, and then, probably another one for the website. Talk about a headache.
And this really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you have the old way, which was just chaos, a tangled mess of different code for every device, which meant you needed multiple teams, and your costs just shot through the roof. Super inefficient. But then, look at the new way. It's so clean, so simple. One team, one single code base that works everywhere. This wasn't just a small change. It literally redefined how we build apps.
So, what do we call this revolutionary, game-changing solution? It's called cross-platform development. And believe me, this was the elegant, powerful answer that so many businesses were desperately searching for.
Okay, so what does that actually mean? The key phrase, the absolute most important part, is right there. A single shared code base. It's this simple but brilliant idea of writing the code for your app just one time, and then it just works. It runs beautifully on iPhones, on Androids, on the web, you name it.
If you remember one thing today, let it be this mantra. Write code once, run it everywhere. It's that simple. And that idea, it's all about being super efficient. It saves a ton of time, a ton of money, and it means you can get your amazing app out to everyone way, way faster.
Okay, sounds great in theory, right? But how does it actually work? What's the process? Well, it's not magic, but it is a really smart, strategic way of doing things. Let's break down the basic blueprint for taking an idea and turning it into an app that works everywhere. It really breaks down into 4 main stages. First, strategy and design. This is where you figure out a look and feel that's going to be awesome on any screen size. Then, step 2, you build it. Developers get to work writing that one unified code base. Now this next part is a game changer. Step 3, testing. Instead of these nightmare testing cycles for each different device, you get one clean, simple process. And finally, the gift that keeps on giving. Step 4, support and scale. When you need to fix a bug or add a new feature, you do it once. Just once. So much easier.
All right, so the tech is cool, we get that. But let's talk about the why. Why should anyone really care? This is where we get into the business side of things, because the advantages here, they are what make this approach a total game changer for pretty much any company out there.
Benefit number 1, and it's the big one. Massive code reusability. It's like building with Legos. You create one solid set of instructions, one core set of blocks, and you can reuse almost all of it. We're talking up to 90% for every single platform. Everything else, all the other benefits, they all spring from this one core idea.
And that leads directly to advantage number 2. It's just plain cheaper. I mean, think about it. If you don't need a separate team of iPhone experts, another team of Android gurus, and another for the web, well, your costs are going to plummet. You're paying to build one product, not 3 different ones.
Advantage number 3, speed. And in today's world, speed is everything. Because you're working in one unified cycle, you can launch on all platforms at the exact same time. This lets you get your product out to your entire audience all at once, leaving competitors who are still stuck in the old ways in the dust.
And let's not forget about what happens after launch. This is all about the long game. That one single code base is your best friend. Find a nasty bug, you fix it in one place, and poof, it's fixed for everyone, everywhere. Want to roll out a cool new feature? Again, you build it once. It makes keeping the app updated and running smoothly an absolute breeze.
So let's just pull it all together. What do you get? You get awesome code reusability. That means lower costs and way faster deployment. You get a broader market reach, hitting every user on day one. Maintenance becomes a piece of cake. And this is super important, you still get that smooth, high-quality, native-like performance that users expect. It's a win-win-win-win.
Okay, but this isn't just some abstract concept, right? This is happening right now. This technology is the engine behind some of the biggest industries and apps that you and I use every single day. I mean, just look at this list. It's everywhere. In healthcare, you've got telehealth apps that need to work flawlessly for a doctor on a big computer screen and a patient on their little phone. In fintech, that's your mobile banking app giving you the exact same secure experience no matter how you log in. The e-commerce apps you shop with, the apps that track your pizza delivery, yup, this technology is the invisible backbone holding it all together.
And you don't have to take my word for it. Listen to this. The CEO of a company called Total Delivery said they built and implemented a complete delivery solution in about 5 months. 5 months! That just perfectly sums up the speed and power we've been talking about. It lets companies go from idea to reality faster than they ever thought possible.
So, I want to leave you with this one final thought. We've seen how this unified approach took the chaotic world of app development and made it simple, streamlined, and incredibly powerful. It really makes you think, doesn't it? If this one code-based principle can have such a huge impact here, what other big, complicated problems out there could be solved with a similar, unified way of thinking? Something to chew on. Thanks for tuning in.